perfect.
Okay, Flea, tell me about the school that we're in here.
This is the Silverlake Conservatory of Music. I got the idea about 27 years ago or something that I wanted to start a nonprofit music school to serve the community. And it was inspired by, basically me being a kid and being pretty uncentered and pretty wild and scared of the world in a lot of ways, and having music to hold on to. And then as I first started having success, I was at a basketball game, met a teacher in New York who taught at Fairfax High School, my alma mater, asked me to come and speak to the kids in their music department about being a professional musician. I was like, great. Went down to do it, and I got there and I was like, where's the instruments? We don't have instruments anymore. Where's the orchestra? We don't have orchestra anymore. Where's the shit? The room, the same rooms that every day was full of a big orchestra, a marching band, a jazz group, a choir, all this stuff, gone. And I was so bereft by that feeling of they're not, and I was just like, yeah, Proposition 13, Ronald Reagan, 1980, they cut out all the music programs from the schools. And so I got it in my head then I wanted to do it. A few years later, just, found my friend Tree, my friend Pete, and where I was like, let's make this happen. And so we started down the street in a storefront, built out 8 private lesson rooms, started the school going. Over 15 years or so, we got the money together, got this place. This is the recital hall.
It's a great place.
Yeah, thank you. It's
beautiful.
Did you walk around the whole thing?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Recital hall, the private lesson rooms, the group lesson rooms. And we've had this place now for 8 years, 9 years? Something
Awesome.
like that. Jennifer will know. I can't. Years, man. They become.
They go by.
They become more blurry as time goes by. But look, this is a nonprofit music school. It's got nothing to do with being a rock star. We don't cater to any specific kind of music. It's not about fame. It's not about anything. We teach technique, fundamentals, reading music, learn how to play with other people, learn how to relate to other people, engage with other people, private lessons, group lessons. We teach about 800 kids a week. Every week. We're open
Amazing.
7 days a week, from I think 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Beautiful.
7 days a week. This time of day, it's pretty quiet. The kids get out of school at 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes, there's adults come in early in the day, but after 3 o'clock is when it really picks up. It's just beautiful, It's been, I can't tell you how much joy it's given me, and headache, it's a pain in the ass to keep it running sometimes. But just a crew of great teachers, a lot of support from the community over the years. Just constantly focused on, making it as good as it can be. The process of attrition, always narrowing it down to the best teachers, the students that stick with us. We've had so many students come when they're little kids, they have this little toddler class, they're hitting drums and stuff. They go all the way through till they leave to college, and they leave and they, these kids that are just great musicians, And the ones that come in for a while, it's not really for them or whatever, but it's just, really been a blessing. And I meet adults all the time who, I went to your school when I was a kid, and it really, gave them a sense of community, something to hold on to, something to work on, and that resonates with me in a powerful way.
This is really a great place, and I really commend, and admire that you giving back to the community like this. I think it's amazing.
Thanks. Well, the community gives back to me. It's I appreciate that, and through the years, people have said stuff like that to me, and I it's like, thank you, but honestly, nothing has given me more than this school. No, it's just gives so much to me. Every time I walk in, I just feel like life has meaning. Times I sit there and I see kids singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow or something, auditioning for their solo spot on their Christmas recital or whatever it is, and I'm just can't believe how beautiful the world is. And in a days that we live in with so much chaos and violence and confusion and divisiveness and stuff, it's really awesome.
The school made an album with the kids too?
Yeah. There's a guy called Merc Mercuriatus, and he runs this hypnosis. I think maybe he's not doing. I'm not exactly sure. All these guys are moving around with their stuff, but they have the rights to all this. All this, the publishing rights to all this music, and he has a grandkid that attends the school and loves the school. And he said to me, "Hey, I'd love to donate the rights to all these songs. If the kids want to make a record, they could make a record, and then the money from sales from the records could go to support the school."
Amazing.
And this school, it's like we're constantly fundraising to keep it all going. It costs a lot of money to run it.
Yeah.
And so the kids all got in the studio and made, they recorded all this stuff. I think they did the music of Neil Young, the Pretenders, the Chili Peppers. Is that it? Did they do anyone else? Yeah, Neil Young, Chili Peppers. And a lot of the kids from the school just went in and played in the studio. And I think, for them, it was really great to be in a pro studio and to lay down some tracks. And it was so beautiful to see them do it,
That's cool.
And they made a really spirited record. They had their own take on it, from the little teeny ones to the older teenage ones. And they just got in the studio and laid it down and made this beautiful record. And it's, great, obviously, to help the school, to help the kids. But it's a nice, it's a time capsule of this time at the music school. And really grateful to Merck for it, really grateful for the kids to go and play their little hearts out. And, it's beautiful.